Hello, beautiful souls. I am LaMeel, the money goddess from LaMeel.com, and I was recording today, and the subject, excuse me, came up, and it was so hard, important to me that I thought that I would go ahead and record it, share it, upload it. It's been a minute since I put some stuff up here, and I want to talk to you about scarcity. Right? Having a scarcity mindset, living in lack, and how to release that. Because I really believe that, oh, you know what, I can do it like this. So I have some notes because this is something that's been on my mind for months to do this video. And I've had all kinds of other things that came up. And so I'm really glad that I'm able to record this today, because for a long time, scarcity and lack ruled my life. And what I realized was that lack is a fear-based energy, right? I'm going to Google. Let's see what Google says. So, scarcity is the state of being in short supply, having a shortage, right? So, I just want to be clear on what I'm talking about. But, so that's the same thing as lack, right? Not having enough, there being a shortage. What is lack? They're like, lack of what? Just lack of every fucking thing, right? So lack is the state of being without, or not having enough of something. Scarcity and lack are the same thing. And one of the things that I put in my journal when I or the workbook for my 1K class, which is as I'm recording this, is in pre-launch, and you can get in at 80% off until the weekend of the 20th. And then it will still be on sale, but it won't be 80% off. So if you want to get in now. 80% off makes it like $111, and it's amazing. It's a fucking mind-blowing, life shift, mind-shifting course, okay? So one of the things that I put in that workbook that you download is the statement that I wrote. Lack is an energy very much based in fear. When we release the energy of fear, we're able to align with abundance and our true self. Because we fear, the only reason that we have scarcity and lack is because we are afraid of not having enough. By the way, I don't want to get any comments about being a Redskin fan, because that little freaking pig thing is in the background. It's not mine. Anyway, that was a side note. So the point is, we're fearful. We're not going to have enough. There's not going to be enough. And the reason that we have this scarcity feeling, this scarcity expression, is because we don't have faith. If you have a scarcity mentality and you are fear, you operate from fear, it's because you don't have faith. You don't believe that the universe is going to provide for you. Whether you refer to it as universe, God, source energy, higher being, whatever words you use, you don't believe. Because if you had undying belief, faith, that the universe has your back, that you're going to be okay, that there's plenty for you, that you are deserving, that you are worthy, you would not ever experience lack. You would never be operating in a sense of scarcity. How am I going to pay my bills? You would just know that the universe and God's going to provide for you, because that's what universe and God does for you. Right? That's That's the relationship you have. If you don't have that relationship with God, then, or universe, or source energy, it's because you are still operating in fear. So how do you come out of fear? And the reason I'm making this video too, and this was something else, is that there's a lot of really great manifesting videos out there. And I'm going to be putting out a lot of content for the rest of this year that I am so proud of and so excited about. But one of the things that, you know, and we talk about, okay, just do this, just do this, just do this. And yes, you can move forward no matter what tragedies have happened in your life and manifest $1 million, right? If you can just get into the alignment with it and hold it long enough, it will show up. So you can move forward without necessarily clearing the old. But you have to change your belief system. And most of us, our beliefs are based in fear and scarcity. People are working 2-3 jobs, you know, a full-time, a part-time, and a weekend because they don't believe that without that, God's going to provide for them. Source is going to provide, that the money will be there. They don't know how to align with it. So you have to change your belief system. You have to release the lack. You have to release the fear. You have to release the scarcity mindset in order to receive. Okay? When I'm coaching clients and I talk about, you just have to align with what you want. Well, how do I align with what I want? Well, you know what? I don't really have to tell you how to align. Just stop unaligning. Meaning, stop focusing on what you don't have. Stop focusing on what's going wrong. Stop focusing on all the bad shit that can happen. Stop focusing on stuff that has happened to other people. Stop focusing on, just stop doing that shit. Then you will figure out what your alignment is, right? And you'll start to feel it. You can't be in the energy space of receiving and asking at the same time. You can't be in the energy space of receiving and doubt and disbelief at the same time. So either you are in a receiving mode or you're in some other kind of mode. And technically, you're always in a receiving mode. Let's clarify that. You're always in a receiving mode, but what are you receiving? Well, sometimes I'm receiving bullshit from other people because that's what I'm aligned with. Sometimes I'm receiving lots and lots of money. Sometimes I'm receiving lots and lots of love. Sometimes I'm being disrespected because those are the things that you are in the receiving mode of. So, okay, I don't want to be in the receiving mode of being disrespected, so we're going to turn that alignment off, and we're going to focus more on money and people who love me and people who want to work with me, and we're going to turn off whatever I said that was, right? And you just keep focusing on what you want. Instead of asking, how is this going to happen? Ask yourself, why is this going to happen? Why do I want this to happen? Focus on those things, but you have to stop focusing on your scarcity, your lack, and fear is from your belief system. So you've got to change your belief, and your belief system has to change from scarcity and lack to the fact that there is plenty, right? There is enough, and you are worthy of getting a portion of it. There's plenty, and you're worthy of it, and you're going to get it. So how do you change your belief system from there's not enough to not only is there more than enough, but I'm going to get some of that as well, right? And when you do that and you align, because really once you do that, you are aligned, then you learn how to hold it, you get what you want. And I'm telling you all of the internal steps, but it's really doesn't take a long time. It can happen in minutes. It can happen in minutes. Like, you literally can get everything that you want, right? You can pick a thing and be like, I'm going to manifest this to fucking day and get it today. And then tomorrow go, now I'm going to manifest this and focus and get it tomorrow. And so one of the things that I really go deep into, that we spend a day on, is the technique that I use with a lot of my one-on-one clients on how to change their limiting beliefs. And there's like several steps to that, process. But it can happen in a day, and you do have to shift. When you make that shift, and the reason that I start off my Manifest 1K in 1 day, in 10 days course with changing your limiting beliefs, is because that does everything for your alignment. When you realize that I think this shit all day, every day, and none of it serves me, as a matter of fact, it's stopping me from getting what I want, you then spend the rest of those 10 days really catching yourself in the thought of, oh no, I'm not having that thought. Nope. That's how I was, but right now I'm in the flow of receiving money. And you can cut that stuff off early on in the process. And because we do that early in this course, people manifest sooner, right? And they manifest a lot more, and they start to manifest a lot faster. So I really wanted to talk about that, because a lot of people are out there trying manifestation techniques without the belief that it can work for them, without the belief that if it does work, then it was a fluke, right? And it's not a fluke. You are capable. You can manifest within days, and all you have to do is change your belief system. Change your belief system to one that serves you, that is in alignment with what you want. So right now, if you believe that it's hard to make money, you change your belief system to that money comes to you regardless of what you do. And your belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. So you get a new thought, and you think it, and you think it, and you think it, and you think it, and you think it. And then what happens is that's what you're putting out. That's what you're putting out. And then suddenly shit starts happening to you. And it's like, oh yeah, because that's what I've been thinking. Okay, so it works. And you keep thinking, and you keep thinking, and next thing you know, everything is always coming to you that way, because now it is your belief, right? So in a nutshell, that's kind of how you change your belief. But if you want to know more, you want to go deep, now is the time, right? Manifest 1K in 10 days is one of my best mind shift short courses. And it changes your mindset about everything, okay? And at the end of that course, we go into how to scale this, right? So once you mastered 1K in 10 days, how are you able to go from that to eventually 1K a day or more? And this course is not about creating multiple streams of income. This is about internal mind shift work that then opens the doors for other opportunities and money to flow in that you didn't even know was coming to you, and all that kind of amazing stuff. So I would love to have you guys in it. I'm going to be uploading pretty much daily for the rest of this month. And I'd love to see you in 1K, Manifest 1K in 10 days. If you have questions, if you'd like to schedule a money manifesting session with me, please go over to LaMeel.com. If you have not subscribed to LaMeel TV, please do so, and hit the bell so that you can get the notifications every time I upload. I love, love, love you guys. I will be back tomorrow, actually, and I'll even tell you, this week. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about craving freedom versus craving money. And throughout the weekend, I'll be talking about how you earn the amount of money that you receive with your vibration and your mood, right? And how not to get caught up in manic manifesting. So, love you, and I will see you tomorrow.